Hi, I got my friend Mark around, so it's time to break out the second controller, fire up the old Sega Saturn, and try some of these two-player games, starting off with this 70s game. Well, kind of, sort of not, but yeah, anyway, we'll find out more about that later. First off is Die Hard Arcade.
In Japan, it was released as Dynamite Cop, and in the West, they just chucked the Die Hard branding on it. Sort of a tie-in to the movie that came out 10 years earlier. It's kind of similar, I suppose, where it's like set in an office building. So that game that I was playing just before is called Deep Scan. And like I said, I didn't realize that when you get points in it, it actually gives you extra continues.
Anyway, it's time to strap ourselves in and get right into the game.
Yeah, kneeing him, headbutting him. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Good. Clean sweep. Chop. Gave him the chop.
Having an absolutely cheesy one-liner is almost as important as hitting that button on time.
Yay.
Also, there's dodging the, obstacles as you're fighting. And it's also nice to find the particular fighting move that works really well with your character type.
Oh, mate. Spin kick is OP.
Keep it up.
Oh, no. Wow. Dude's got an arm on him.
That's
Yeah, he was shown the red card.
There's a nice variety of quick time events, and then once you get up the top, it's time to fight the boss.
But you won't live to see it anyway.
Wow, he's nimble. What? Yeah. Oh,
There's a little bit of surprises in this game. Speaking of surprises, up next is Parodius Deluxe Pack. Yeah, it's one of those side-scrolling shooters where you're in a skill tester machine and then you're fighting a panda in a nice little tutu. And then it almost looks like you're playing a regular space scrolling shooter. And then you're fighting a pirate captain cat.
Gigantic kitty boat with rocket launchers. It's a mermaid. It's an evil mermaid.
Uncle Sam Eagle, but not the one from the Muppets, gets involved. And then you're shooting through walls, which is a pretty cool mechanic. There's lips, and don't know what else is going on there. And, even more other little cool mechanics like that, and whatever on earth this thing is.
what the?
But yeah, it's definitely a quite random game, and yeah, I'm just going to say it, and I totally recommend you play it. Parodius is just amazing and weird and wonderful. Whereas the last game's a little bit more regular, and you might have heard of it. Was the last game that we had time to play on this console, and unfortunately, I was the guy on the right. I was kind of tempted to say that no, actually, this game's completely scuffed. As if I would ever go down as easy as that, but can't.
That guy's clenching.
Since the fights were going so well, we thought, hey, let's go and have a completely memed fight and play with Dan.
Yeah. Look at my Hadouken.
Your Hadouken's kind of like this. Your fist just gets a bit flustered.
He is actually a bit of a parody of the two lead characters of SNK's Art of Fighting, and Capcom kind of saw them also as a rip-off of their own Street Fighter characters, Ryu and Ken.
Yeah, he just needs a bit more gas in his hands or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's got the muscles.
It was a good time playing these two-player games on the Sega Saturn. with some weird and wonderful and some good competition going on as well, which I do want to say I did eventually get a KO. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.